Hello, welcome to another Siler Instrument Quick Tip. Today we're going to talk about a tool in Trimble Business Center called the Selection Explorer. It uses what are called selection sets that I would compare to point groups in a CAD software. I'm going to show you just a couple ways to select points within Trimble Business Center. One of the easiest is to use the Point Spreadsheet. So if you just click on the home ribbon, up on the top near the right is an icon that says points. If you click on that, it brings up basically a spreadsheet of all of your points. You can just click on a column that will sort and group the feature codes together, or there's a funnel, and you can see the funnel is associated with each one of the columns. You want to make sure to hit the funnel that's next to the feature code. And if you select custom, I can say my feature code, make sure you scroll down here a little bit, contains CP. So by saying it contains CP, I'm getting the regular control points and the ground control points for the drone flight. If I hit that filter again, I can say custom and I can add a second search criteria. So I can say it also contains monument. Now you'll see everything went away. Well, that's because under the custom setting, I said the filter is based on all of this criteria. So it has to be a control point and a monument. Well, there's a second choice here for any. So it can be either a control point or a monument. I hit OK, and you can see now we're getting the control points, the GCPs, and the monuments. I use this far left gray column, click on the first, hold my shift key, click on the last. I now have all of those points selected. In the top right hand of the home ribbon, there's something called the Selection Explorer. By clicking on that Selection Explorer, there's a button here where I can just say create a selection set, and I'm going to call it the control points. So now, next time I come into this project, if I have nothing selected, I can just go to that Selection Explorer, pick my control points, and I quickly have all of the points selected. Another tool I don't know if a lot of people use, it's the Select Points icon. Again, in the home ribbon over on the right side, click on the Select Points icon, and here's where, again, you can mix and match. So I can say everything between 100, ... and 200 that has a feature code of control point. I hit apply. It just selected all of the control points. By clicking on that Selection Explorer, create a selection set, and I'm going to call it the control points. The Selection Explorer makes it real handy to easily select points within a project. So if we have our control points set and the survey crew goes out and adds a few more control points, we can just select the points that we want to add, hit this icon to add them to the current selection. Now you can see there's 18. Then we just hit the save and overwrite that same selection set. So now you can see we have 18 points in our selection set. So again, next time we want to send all the control points to the field, simply go to Selection Set, pick the control points, and you have all the points selected on the screen. Same thing if you want to get rid of some control points, maybe some were destroyed. You can highlight a selection set, select a couple of points, remove, and then save the selection set with the same name. And now we're back to only having 16. There's a lot more selection tools built into the home ribbon. You can select by observation. You can select by layer. You can select using a polygon. You can invert the selection. So if you're quickly trying to clear out a project, you could select your selection set for control points, invert the selection, and get rid of everything else. You can also use an advanced select or select similar objects. You use the select points, but there's also select duplicate points. So if there's any points within a particular distance of each other, and then there's the select by elevation. I recommend trying all these select tools. Thanks for watching another Siler Instrument Quick Tip.